is up and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing Warcross by Marie Lu, which is such an amazing book. I ended up giving this book a 5 out of 5 stars. It was honestly just so good. I finished the book in 2 sittings. So I bought the book and then the next day I read more than half and then the next day I finished it. Like, I honestly do not know if I like this book more or Marie Lu's Legend trilogy more. Like, the Legend trilogy was amazing. This book is also amazing and I'm just like, I don't know which one I like more. I haven't read the Young Elite's trilogy yet, but because this book was so good and the Legend trilogy was so good, like, I want to read the Young Elites even more now. If you haven't read this book, if it's nighttime, accept the fact that you're not getting any sleep tonight because you have to read it like now. And if it's daytime for you, then just cancel all your plans. You're not going anywhere. You better stay in and read this book because, oh my god, like, so many things went down, okay? So I'm just gonna talk a little about what this book is about. I think, like, everyone should read it, no matter your preferences, no matter your favorite genre or whatever. Like, just read it. Like, it's that good. I'll start off with a non-spoilery part and then I'll tell you when I'm gonna get into the spoilery part so you can leave if you haven't read it yet and stay if you've read it. So in the book we follow this girl named Emika Shen. I keep switching between Emika and Emika because I don't know which one it is. So just deal with me when I keep changing. And she's very poor. She's like 3 months behind on rent and she lives in this like really bad apartment and she's just really in need of money. And what she does for a living is she's a bounty hunter, so she tracks down people who are wanted by the police because like the police are too lazy. She's like super short on cash, so she literally relies on catching these people in order to like sustain her life and keep living. And there's basically this game named Warcross that like everyone in the world plays. I think there's like 500 million people who play it, I'm not sure. Like, the whole world plays it. So you wear these glasses that are created by this guy named Hideo, and now he's like a billionaire because he created the glasses and he's 21 years old. And you can enter this game called Warcross, which is the title of the book. Warcross is basically this game that you play when you wear the glasses. It's kind of like capture the flag. Like, you have to steal this like thing of the other team and the other team has to try to steal the thing of your team, and whoever gets the thingy of the other team first wins. And there are actually like Warcross championships where they have like the best players like have a team and play against each other, and like the whole world watches those games. So the protagonist Emika Shen basically watches the game in order to escape her like really bad reality where she's super poor, and when she's watching it, like, she forgets reality because like the glasses take you into like they make you think you're actually in the game even though you're just sitting in real life. But since Emika is so in need of money, when she's watching the championships, she sees this like super rare item that she could actually sell for a lot of money. So she hacks the game to try to steal the item, and basically everyone who watches sees her because it takes her avatar into the game. So the whole world watching the championship sees her, and basically everyone knows that she's hacked the game, and she's like, oh my god. And then just a bunch of things go down. If you haven't read this book, I really suggest you do. It was amazing. Once you read like 2 or 3 chapters, you just cannot stop. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the spoilery parts because like there are so many things to get into. So if you haven't read this book, I suggest you go, and if you've read this book, then let's discuss it. Okay, so when Emika appears in the game, I got so much anxiety. I was like, no, like, this is so bad. Like, I cannot read this anymore. And I was just like, oh my god, like, what is gonna happen? Like, is she gonna go to jail? Or like, ugh, I got so stressed. Like, this book stressed me out so much. And then she like leaves the game and then her phone starts ringing and I'm just like, oh my god, like, this is so bad. Like, who is calling her? And then she completely ignores the phone call and I'm like, okay. And then she goes to sleep. I have no idea how she even fell asleep after hacking a game that big. And then the call ends up being from Hideo and I'm just like, oh my god, like, this ship is going to sail. And then she flies to Tokyo and then she gets drafted to be like one of the players in the championships, and I'm just like, okay. And it's like so cool because she has to play it while trying to figure out who Zero is. So I always knew something was up with Ren because he didn't show up at the drafting, and like Marie Lu made it such a big deal that he wasn't there. Like she repeated it like at least like 3 times, and so ever since that I was just like, Ren is definitely Zero. Like he wasn't there, and then she saw the shadow up there and I was like, the shadow is Ren, Ren is Zero. I've solved it before anyone else. But then we have that scene where she follows Ren into the pirate's den, and apparently there's this other guy, and that's Zero. So I'm like, okay, so Ren's not Zero, and now there's another guy in the narrative who is Zero, and now I'm just like, wait, then who is Zero? And like, I was so confused as to why Ren was working for Zero if he was in the game. Like, if you don't like the game, just don't play it. Like, why are you playing it if you hate the game so much? But then in like the pirate's den, when Zero was like circling around Emika, I got so scared for her. And I'm just like, Emika, like why would you move out of his way? Now he knows that you can see him, and now he knows that you know about him. But like, I was dead scared for her. And I was just like, oh my god, Zero knows that it's her, she is going to die. But like, honestly, I'm so confused about Zero. Like, I'm just so confused about him being Sasuke. So we have the scene where Emika successfully steals like the thingy of the other team, and then she says to Zero like, we won or whatever, like you can't, like I've stopped you or whatever. And when she says that, I'm just like, yes, like you go girl. But then Zero is all like, you don't know, do you? We were trying to stop Hideo. And then I was like, no, what? Like, what are you trying to stop Hideo about? Like, stop the game? Like, she knows that. So what does Zero mean you don't know, do you? And then I was just like, oh my god, like, did Emika just side with the wrong side? Like, is she supposed to side with Zero? And then I just got so confused because I just wanted to know what the heck was going on. And also, like, why would Zero expect her to know what Hideo is doing? Like, no one told her, so what does he mean you don't know, do you? Like, obviously she doesn't know, because if she knew, she wouldn't be working for Hideo. And I was just like, Zero, just tell her what is going on. Like, why did he say you don't know, do you? Like, just tell her what she doesn't know. Like, just tell her so I can know. And then Hideo confesses to Emika what he was trying to do, and I'm just like, what? Like, I legit got like goosebumps, and I like got scared of Hideo because like he wanted to build this like mind control algorithm thing. Like, I understand his points, like humans do bad stuff, so let's build this algorithm mind control thing to stop humans from doing bad stuff. But at the same time, like, humans are not humans if they can't make their own decisions and like have a brain to themselves without any control. Like, imagine a world where an algorithm literally controls your mind. If you want to do something bad, you're gonna do it, and then your mind just makes you forget about it. Like, I understand that it like makes the world a better place, but then like humans would not be humans. I'm just like, Hideo, like, what is wrong with you? Like, literally the scene where Hideo was telling Emika about like his like plans, I was just like, leave, 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 like leave right now. Like, he's gonna kill you if you disagree with him. And like, I just got so scared for Emika. Like, I was legit scared of Hideo at that moment. Like, I was just like, we have this character who like is portrayed as a super good guy, and then we suddenly have him wanting to like control everyone. And like, what if the algorithm gets into like the hands of like the wrong person and they actually use it to mind control everyone? Like, this whole thing is just messed up, and it's like a big no. Like, the book just portrays him as a good guy, and then it's like, boom, like he wants to control the world, and it's just like, what? Okay, now let's talk about Zero/Sasuke. I am just honestly so confused with him. Like, first of all, Zero wanted Emika to work for him. She told Zero that like Hideo was paying her, and then he was all like, I can offer you more, like what do you want? Like, he's gonna pay her to work for him, which is crazy if you think about it, because that would mean that he could pay her more than what Hideo pays her. And like, how does he have that money? Like, he doesn't even own Warcross. He's been gone and missing for a bunch of years. Like, how does he have that money? Like, I'm so confused. Like, he wanted to pay Emika even more than Hideo pays her. He doesn't own this super popular company, so how does he get the money? Unless he like, I don't know, like, I'm so confused. Where Like, how is he rich if he's like a missing person who's like keeping on the low? Like, shouldn't he be really poor? Like, I don't get it. Like, he doesn't own a company. But honestly, Emika should just tell Hideo that Zero is Sasuke, because Hideo said that he's doing all of this for Sasuke, but Sasuke is Zero, so Sasuke wants to stop him. So if he knew that Sasuke wants to stop him because he was doing this whole thing for Sasuke, then he would just stop this whole thing. Like, if Sasuke obviously wants to stop you, that he would go so far as to assassinate you, then just stop it. And also, why does Sasuke want to assassinate Hideo? I'm so confused. Like, they're brothers. Why can't he just talk to Hideo like, dude, stop, like, what the heck are you doing? And also, like, it's been so many years since Sasuke went missing, so I don't understand why Sasuke won't just be like, hey dude, I'm alive, let me back into the family. Like, where has he been all these years and why won't he just come back? Like, unless he ran away on purpose, which explains why he didn't come back, but he was like 3 or something. Why would he run away on purpose when he was like 3? And like, even if he got kidnapped when he was like 5, why wouldn't he come back? Or when he's like 10, why wouldn't he come back? Because he's obviously not kidnapped anymore if he's 0. So why can't he just come back? Okay, now I'm gonna talk about something that I'm not so sure about, and I feel like a lot of people will hate me for this, and like, I probably hate me for this. But I feel like Emika and Sasuke might become something, you know? Like, I understand that Sasuke is all like violence and like I have to kill Hideo and stuff, but like maybe he has a reason and maybe he's actually a good guy. Oh no, I hate myself so much and I feel like everyone hates me right now. Like, why are you supporting Sasuke? He wants to kill his brother. Like, okay, I get it. He's just trying to like give the world some humanity. Okay, back to my point. I feel like, okay, I'm totally not sure about this, like, at all, but I feel like maybe Emika will end up being with Sasuke. What am I even saying? Like, you know those books where like the girl is with a guy and then in the second book she's with a completely different guy? For example, like A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm not gonna spoil like who and then who, but you guys know who and who. And then the Shatter Me series, like she's first with blank and then by the end of the series she's with blank. Like, the ship completely changes. Like, the author makes us hate the first person. Like, now we hate the first person in A Court of Thorns and Roses and we hate the first person in the Shatter Me series, and now we ship the girl with the second guy. And I feel like maybe Marily will do that with her book, like ship her with Hideo and then suddenly shift to her and Sasuke, and then she'll make us start to hate Hideo. And I just feel like Emika will end up working with Sasuke to stop Hideo rather than working with Hideo to stop Sasuke like in the first book, and that would be like so like different for me to process. But like, I honestly don't know whether her and Sasuke will be a thing. It's just like a theory, like a very loose theory. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Hideo. I ship Emika with Hideo so hard. Like, all their moments I was like my heart was melting. But like, it's just a theory. Like, maybe Marily will shift the ship, even though I totally ship her with Hideo, and Zero is all like violent, and like, I'm just so confused. It's just a theory, okay? I'm not shipping Sasuke with Emika, okay? I'm just I'm just theorying that maybe Marily will do that, okay? I'm not supporting the ship. It's just a theory. It's not what I want. It's just a theory, okay? But like, honestly, I'm so excited for the second book. Like, I actually cannot wait. I cannot believe it comes out in like a year, or like maybe less, I don't know. But like, next year. Like, I cannot wait. I want to know what happens, and I'm just and also I kind of wish it was like a 3-series book. It's a 2-series book, but I want it to be 3 because I just love the story so much and I just want it to like continue forever. But like, I understand why it's a 2-book thingy, but I just I don't know. Okay. But anyways, thank you so much for watching my video and hearing my thoughts on the book. If you've read the book, write down your like theories and like comment on my theories, because I don't know if it's like correct. Because like, I don't know, like I'm still not sure about my theories. Is this a theory? But yeah, comment what you think of them, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!